Happy morning to all the participants. Wish you all a very happy 7th International Yoga Day. Today we are glad that along with us the entire world is celebrating the International Yoga Day declared as on 21st June at the UN General Assembly. So we myself, Captain K. Karthik and Dr. Bhaktavachalam sir, we both together welcome you for this 45-minute session on this International Yoga Day. I am the host and Dr. Bhaktavachalam will be doing the demonstrations of all the asanas. We'll start with some sloka, then there will be a simple loosening exercise. Then we'll be doing some postures, standing postures, sitting postures, and lying postures. So that is what is going to be for the next 45 minutes. I request the active participation of all of you. Please keep your video on so that it will be very encouraging for the demonstrator to know that all the participants are doing. Kindly keep your audio muted. So with these few words, I once again welcome you all. And also I take this as a pleasure to thank our Amit University management and our Chancellor, our Vice Chancellor, our Registrar, and also the team of System Manager who are here with us to help us connect with all of you. So now I request Yoga Master, Sri Bhaktavachalam sir, to start the proceedings for this session. Thank you.
Good morning, one and all present here. On behalf of Center for Yoga and Human Excellence, I welcome one and all to attend this 7th International Yoga Day celebrations at our Amit University. So today we are going to perform the yoga asanas. First we are going to perform the opening prayer and then some loosening exercise and then standing posture, sitting postures, prone postures and supine postures. So this will take around 45 minutes. So also we are going to explain the pranayama techniques and one meditation technique. Okay, that's NC. And after that I will go for closing prayer. Okay.
1 minute, sir. Parthiban, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Kindly give a video unmute permission to all the participants, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, because we request them to keep their video unmuted.
Okay. So let us start with the prayer, opening prayer. All close your eyes. Sit erect. Sahanavavatu saganam gunattu sagaviryam karavavagai tejas vinavaditamastu mavit vishavagai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let us start the closing exercise one by one. I will slowly
give the prompt. I'll be giving the prompt and sir will be doing it. So let's first start with the loosening exercise. First exercise is loosening for the neck. Our neck muscles are very stiff. So before we start doing any asana, we need to get our neck and other areas loosened. So first is neck up and down. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, neck side to side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Next is neck half rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now neck full rotation. Like sir, how is he doing? 1, clockwise.
Move slowly.
3, 4, 5, 6. Contrasting, anti-clockwise, full rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay. Next is hand movement. Hand open, side to side. Like this. 1, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Stay. Next, elbow rotation. Move forward. 1. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hands straight. Elbow this way, sir. Fingers. Arm rotation, right arm rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next leg, change. Okay. Reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Change the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, hands on hips. Both arms. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hip exercise, sir. Hip trunk turning clockwise. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Knee rotation, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 minute, sir. Parthiban, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Sir, still I am getting the chat box. Participants are unable to unmute the video. கொஞ்சம் பாருங்க.
Analystல ஆட் பண்ணாதான் சார் வீடியோ அன்மியூட் பண்ண முடியும் அவங்க.
அப்படியா? I
ஆமா
think
சார்.
we can take them on board panelists. Not a problem.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Next, let's go to the asanas. Sir, shall we go to the asanas, sir? Standing asana.
Yeah.
Okay. First asana is Tadasanam. So you have to keep both the hands close to the ears and you have to lock the fingers and then stand on your toes. Like that, you have to rise and stand on your toes. This asana is called Tadasanam. The main benefits are it completely stretches your vertebral column. The entire body gets stretched up. The asana name is Tadasan. Stay in that position. Take 3 normal breathing. Very good. Tarun Gukesh, very good. Tadas. Lock your fingers, Tarun. You want to lock your fingers. You want to lock your fingers like this and then take it. Very good. That is Tadasanam. Very good. Okay. Come on, you slowly get back to position. Next is, very good. Excellent, Mohit. Next is Pada Hastasanam. Take your hands up. Breathe out fully, exhale fully, then bend forward, then touch the ground. You can try to hold both your ankles and try to come as close as possible to the knees. Your nose should come to the knees as close as possible. Pada Hastasanam. It is very good for your lower abdominal muscles. The excessive fat get burnt in this asana. Pada Hastasanam. Knee should not be burnt. Knee should be straight. Exhale fully. Come forward and try to touch the face. Try to touch the knees with your face. If you are able to do that, that's very good. Okay, that is Pada Hastasanam. Come back to position. Very good. Next is Ardha Chakrasanam. See the portion of sir. One hand, left hand is close to the thighs. Lift up the right arm. Take the right arm fully up. Keep it close to the ears and bend to the left side. And bend to the left side as much as possible. The excessive fat on the hip will get burnt in this asana. Ardha Chakrasanam. Try to do normal breathing. Normal breathing. Very good, Mohit. You got a very good curve. I can see the arching. Come back to position. Contrasting asana. Take the other arm. Keep it close to the ears and bend to your right hand side. Okay, stay in this position. Normal breathing. 3 normal breathing. That's very good. Come back to position. Next asanam is Trikonasana. Trikonasana. So first, sir, please face the camera, sir, so that there will be yoga buttons. Face the camera. Open up your both the legs. Have at least 2 feet gap in between them. Yeah, that's better. Now keep your arms parallel to the ground like this. Keep your arms wide open, parallel to the ground, and see left arm bend to your left side. Bend to your left side, and your left palm should touch the ground. The right arm should be straight. Turn around and look at the middle finger of the right arm. Try to get your body as much parallel to the ground. Stay in this position. 3 normal breathings. Slowly come to original position. Very good, Prasisha. Good position. Now contrasting. Turn back to the right side. Go to the right. Touch the right foot with your right arm. Take your head up. Your eyes should be able to see the left hand middle finger. Very correct position. Tarun Gukesh, Yoga Master also. Trigonasanam. Thank you. Come to position, please. Next is Bhadrasanam. We are going to sit now. Just sit in the position as showed by Yoga Master. This is also called as Butterfly Asana. Butterfly Asana. So you have to lock both your foot together. Try to lock it toe to toe. And now close your legs and start flapping. Keep your spine erect. Yeah. Try to do as much flapping as possible. If you are able to hear the sound of the flap, then you are doing a good job. It is helping us to ease the groin muscles. All the tightness in your thighs and groins will get eased out in this, and it helps us to do much more asanas in a better manner. Okay, let's move to the next one. Vajrasanam. Please see how Yoga Master, sir. Please see, show to the side, sir, Yoga Master. Yeah, Vajrasanam position. Yeah, tuck your both the legs under the buttocks and just create a seat for yourself and let your bum be properly placed in the curvature. Your spine should be erect and look forward. Let both the palms be on the knees. Just close your eyes and take 6 normal breath. 6 normal breathing. Very good. Okay, relax. Next is Ardha Usatrasanam. You see how Master is doing? You have to come on your knees. Keep both your palms on your back. Yeah. Keep both your palms on your back and gently arch your back. Try to maintain your balance. Let your head hang behind and do normal breathing. Yeah. Very good. Correct postures all of you are doing. Tarun, you have to keep your arms on your back. You are doing full chakra Ardha Usatrasana. This is Ardha Usatrasana. Yeah. Like that. Very good. Okay, normal breathing. Come back to position, please. Thank you. Next is same Usatrasana, but this is complete Usatrasana. Come on your knees. Swing back both your arms. Try to hold your ankles with your arms. Hang your head. Very good. Very nice. Do normal breathing. Okay. Come back to swing back and come back to original position. Next is a very relaxing posture. Sashankasanam. Please see how Yoga Master is doing. Come back to Vajrasana and bend forward. Bend forward, keep your arms stretched. Your forehead should touch the floor. It helps to stretch the vertebral column. It helps to ease out your lower abdominal muscles. Do normal breathing. Your bum should be on your ankles. Don't lift your bum. It should be pressed well. Then only your abdominal muscles will work. Feel the breath. When you do the breathing, you can feel your lower abdominal muscles are compressing. Normal breathing. Okay. Original position. Come back to position, please. Next is Uttana Mandukasanam. So please show your backside, Yoga Master sir. Uttana Mandukasana. Take both arms up and go across. Try to catch the cross shoulders. Try to catch the cross shoulders and try to remain straight. Yeah. This helps to ease out your shoulder muscles. There is a lot of stress there. So it will help to ease out your shoulder muscles, biceps and triceps. Keep your vertebral column straight. Do normal breathing. Excellent posture. Okay, relax. Come to position. Next is a very good asana. It helps us to squeeze the body because our body muscles are symmetrical. But at the same time, if we don't give them proper work, then they become stiff. So we do a asana which is called Vakrasana. It is like putting the sugar cane through the machine. Your body is getting squeezed. So first come to the original position, like that. Be seated in the position like how master is sitting. Now fold your right leg. Take the right leg across the left leg. Take the right leg across the left leg and take your left hand over the right leg and try to catch the ankle, right ankle. Yeah, that's right. Correct, Mohit. But your hand should come over the right leg. Yeah, your left hand should come over the right leg. Take it over. No, other side. Come forward. Your hand should come over the thighs. Right thigh. Your left hand should come over the right thigh. Yeah, take it over the right thigh. Yeah. No, you are taking it behind. See Prasisha how she is doing and see. Yeah. Still not correct. You are see master how is he doing? The left leg is stretched, number one. Right leg is taken down. It is bent. Take the right leg over the left leg. Okay. Now turn the body very well like this. And your left arm is there. Your left arm should go over the right leg. Your left arm, Mohit's arm, your left arm should come in front of the right leg. It should come in front of the right thigh. Right thigh. Right thigh. Yeah. And now you try to catch the left ankle with the left arm. Correct. Now you can feel the body is getting squeezed. Okay. Your head should look back. Your head should look back. Even Tarun, you are doing a mistake. Use your left arm to catch your right ankle. Take it around. Very good. Yeah. Stay in that position. Your head should look back. Yeah. Now you can feel the squeeze. This is the position. Now do some normal breathing. Now contrasting. Keep your right contrasting position. Keep your right leg flat and left leg over the right leg. Okay. And use your right hand. Take it over the left thigh and then try to catch the left ankle. Correct. Now you are doing okay, Mohit. Very good. Okay. Good. You have to do it regularly, then you can see your entire lower abdominal muscles are getting squeezed. Okay, come to position, sir. Next is easier asana, Makarasanam. So lie on your stomach. Lie on your stomach fully. Now keep the elbow on the ground and with both the palms hold your chin. Yeah, both the palms hold your chin like this. No, put your elbow properly. Elbow should rest. Mohit, your elbow should rest in the ground. Now you only your entire biceps. Rest on your biceps. See how this boy is doing. Tarun is doing. Anyway, you cannot see him. Your elbow should rest. Can you see Yoga Master? You have to lie in this position. Yeah. Correct. Like this. Okay. Stay in that position. As much arching back you try to give. Try to give as much arching back as possible. Normal breathing. Okay. Thank you. Come to position. Next is called as the Cobra pose. Bhujangasanam. Lie on your stomach. Lie completely on your stomach. Now rise on your both hands. Your upper abdomen alone should rise back, rise up, arch back. Everything else should be on the ground. Your both legs, your stomach, everything should try to keep it. Yeah, only from your thoracic area, from your breast and upper body alone should go up. Chest and upper body alone should go up. Bhujangasanam. Do normal breathing. Very good. Tarun doing very well. Try to as much arch back as possible. Okay, next asana is Salabhasanam. So what you need to do, just lie on the floor Take both hands under the thighs. Take your palms under the thighs and try to lift your legs, both the legs upwards. Try to lift both the legs upwards and keep it as much as possible in that position. Both the legs should be stretched. Don't bend your knees. Knees should be stretched. Do normal breathing. Very good. This is giving the core muscles strengthening this particular asana, Salabhasanam. Thank you. Come to position. Next is Sedu Bandhasanam. That is called as the bridge pose. So please see, first lie on your back. Lie on your back. Okay, lie completely. Now keep your knees bent. Keep your knees bent. Very good. Hold both your ankles with both the hands. Okay. Keep the head pressed on the ground. Now lift your lower abdomen. Lift your lower abdomen along with the thighs. Try to lift as much as possible. Only the head and neck should be on the ground. Rest everything should go up. Try to rise as much as possible. This is called as the bridge pose. It helps you to relieve backache, fatigue, and several other benefits are there. It completely rejuvenates the body. Do some normal 3 breaths. Slowly get your trunk down. Okay, come to position. Next one is stretch your legs, lie on your back. Ardha Halasanam. Take both your legs up, keep it in 90 degrees. Yeah, the legs should be 90 degrees stretched up. Rest everything. Don't raise your hip, Tarun. Yeah, like that. Only the leg alone should go. Body should be in right angles. Stay in that position till you should feel the pain in the belly. If you are feeling the pain in the belly, then you are doing it correctly. Both hands should be in the ground. Yeah. Let's see. Try to stay for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, fine. Slowly lower your legs. You could have felt the pain in the belly, so it helps to strengthen your abdominal muscles. And now is Pavana Muktasanam, Ardha Pavana Muktasanam. So lie on your back, keep both legs stretched. Just lift only one leg up. Right leg you bend it. Hold the knees with your hands and try to press it and bring the knees to your nose. Very correct. Left leg should be stretched. Left leg stretch. No, not that way, Tarun. You're doing it wrongly. Lie on your back first. Stretch both the legs. Stretch both the legs first. Stretch both the legs. Now bend your right leg alone. Bend your right leg alone. Yeah. Try to catch both the legs with your hands. Bring it now close to the nose. Yeah. Try to press it as much as possible. Okay. Relax. Contrasting. Now take the left leg up. Similarly, press the knees and try to bring it to your nose. This is Ardha Pavana Muktasanam. It is helping in stretching and easing out the entire thigh muscles and your lower abdominal muscles as well as the neck muscles. Now, Pavana Muktasanam, that is, try to get both your knees together. Try to get both your knees together, clench it with your hands and bring it as close to the nose. Stay in this position 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Next asana is Savasanam. We are coming to the close now. Savasanam is just lying on your back. Try to completely ease out your body. I'll slowly give you the relaxing comments. You follow my comments. Savasanam helps to relax the body. Your toes are getting relaxed. Your calves are getting relaxed. Your knees are getting relaxed. Your thighs are getting relaxed. Your entire pelvic area is getting relaxed. Feel the relax. Your lower abdomen is getting relaxed. Your upper abdomen is getting relaxed. Feel it. Shoulders are getting relaxed. Both the hands are getting relaxed. Your palms are getting relaxed. Your fingers are getting relaxed. Your neck is getting relaxed. Your facial muscles are getting relaxed. Your entire forehead and cranium is getting relaxed. Your whole body is getting relaxed. Relax. 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 Gently shake your legs. Gently shake your legs. Gently shake your hands. Turn to the left. Turn to your left. Press your right hand and get up. Yeah, very good. Come to position. Now let's do some breathing exercise. Very good breathing exercise to cleanse your lungs and your nasal cavity. This is going to clean your complete lungs. During this time of pandemic, this is a very good exercise. Whatever clogging is there in your lungs, it is going to get released and your entire nasal cavity will get fully clean. Air is going to purge out from your nose and you can feel the blow in your cranium. So now all of you sit in normal Padmasana. If you can sit in normal Sukhasana, it's okay. Or if you are able to put your legs one over the other, that is also fine. That is Padmasana position. Whichever comfortable, you keep it. Most importantly, before starting this, your anal muscles should be closed. We call it as Mula Bandha. Okay. Your sphincter muscle, make sure to close it, tighten it. Okay. You know how to do it. You tighten the anal muscles. Without that, if you do means, not immediately, then later on you might get some, because when you do this regularly, you have to make sure the anal muscles are tight. If you don't do that Mula Bandha, then there is a possibility of what is called your lower abdomen getting loose and what we call as hernia. So that problem should not come. To sit normal, make sure your Mula Bandha, your anal muscles are tightened up. Now what you need to do, keep your hands in Chin Mudra if possible. Your index finger and thumb finger should be touched like this. This is Chin Mudra. Keep it on your knees. Now what you do, inhale. Like that you have to blow out. Give a very forceful breathe out. Let's start doing. Come on. Normal breathing. If you have done very well, you can see there is a vibration in your nasal cavity. You can see there is a small numbness happening in your eyes and in your forehead. These are all the correct symptoms of doing this what do you call Kapalabhati in a proper manner. If you are getting that, if you feel the entire vibration in your face and forehead, then you have done the posture correctly. This is called Kapalabhati, a very good breathing exercise, especially during this pandemic. Let's now go to Nadi Sukti. Nadi Sukti Pranayama.
Chin Mudra.
Left hand, Chin Mudra, like how Master is keeping. Then right hand, you are going to hold your nose. With your thumb, hold the one nostril, and with your ring finger, hold the other nostril. What your one hand in Chin Mudra, you inhale.
Thumb finger and ring finger.
Yeah.
Nasik Mudra. Nasik Mudras.
Yeah. One nostril like this, ring finger like this. So open the first exhale through the left nostril. Inhale. Close the left nostril and exhale through the right. Double the time. Take double the time. Inhale through the right nostril again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through the left nostril. Take 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once again, inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, relax. Like this, you have to do regularly, especially after the exercises. If you do, means it's very soothing to the mind. It is very soothing to the mind. You can calm your thoughts. You can give some paucity to the thoughts. At least the pace of the thoughts can be slowed down. It's very difficult to totally become thoughtless. It becomes a lot of time. But regular practice will first help you to reduce the pace with which the thoughts are coming. So breathing and thoughts has got a relation and connectivity. If you do slow breathing, your thoughts will also become slow, dampened. Then you can come to a still at one point of time. Then you can get a better focus in whatever you do. So this is called Nadi Sukti Pranayama. Now let's go to Sitali Pranayama. This is very helpful to control your hunger. So what you need to do, you have to twist your tongue longitudinally. Twist your tongue longitudinally. Inhale the air. When you inhale the air, you will see a chillness in the tongue. That chillness, if you are feeling, then you are doing good. This is called Sitali. Exhale it through the teeth. When you inhale, you should be able to feel the chillness in the tongue. The entire throat will become chill. Like when you sip a ice cream, when you sip a stick ice cream, you will do that. The same thing. Sitali Pranayama, it's very good. Try to practice that. Now, let's go to this is almost the last one. With this, we are coming to a close. This is called Brahmari Pranayama. Brahmari Pranayama, you should get the full vibration in your body and your head. So, with both your index finger, try to close the ear lobes and start saying, inhale. Okay, very good. So all of you have done very well. Now we are almost coming to the close. So let's close the session with the sloka. I request Yoga Master to recite the sloka, please.
Asato ma sargamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya Yityo ma amidam gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Please rub both your palms. Take it up and keep it on your eyes and relax. Now I request Yoga Master Sir to please close the session, and also I look forward from feedback from the participants. How you felt it? May I request Yoga Master to start, please, to close the session.
Okay. Thank you for your active participation. Thank you one and all. So today we are ending up the session. So practice daily yoga. So we are there's a 5 principles in yoga: proper diet, proper exercise, proper breathing, proper relaxation, and positive thinking. If you follow these 5 principles, you won't get any diseases. So because we are in a pandemic situation, we are all in stress is there, so depression is there. To overcome all the hurdles and obstacles, daily practice yoga at least half an hour. Okay, so very good for your health. So it's one of the prevention activities, because if you regularly practice yoga, you overcome all the hurdles and obstacles, and you can get more concentration and more memory power, because of very important for your at this age. Okay, thank you very much for your active participation. Namaste.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I would like to thank all the participants. We have, though we have only 23, but it was a very active session involving all students and faculty. So I would like to thank all the, especially Tarun, Rasisha, Mohit, whose videos I could see in my screen, because I was also doing parallelly. I'm sure that many others also would have done. Now, Gautam Selvan has raised his hand. Gautam Selvan, would you like to say anything?
There is a question from one person.
No, that is regarding video on YouTube.
Video, okay, fine.
I look for request for feedback from participants. We have faculty and also students. Anybody would like to give any feedback on the session, you can please,
Yes,
for improvement or anything.
Thank you so much, sir, for making this wonderful session.
Okay.
We are all very proud to do this, sir. And you tell that after Savasnam, you should feel every part of our body.
Yes.
Actually, every day my father used to say that. I don't know why So after relaxing, I feel everything, sir. I feel every part of my body. We should love our every part of our body, sir.
Very
Yeah.
good, Malik. Very good. You should start
Thank you.
feeling, start focusing on each area, then you can feel it is getting relaxed. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And thank you, Bhaktavad Chaturlam, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sir, shall I close the session, sir?
Well, let me look for any other feedback. If there is nothing,
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
yeah, please, Karan, go ahead.
Sir, the session was very useful, sir. If you follow us as a routine, as a daily morning thing, I think our whole entire body and mind will come together. That's the basic form of yoga, bringing your body, mind together. So I think so. This is a very good opportunity. We got to learn some few asanas. And if you want, like, I can show you some 2-3 asanas which I know.
Please, Karan.
Please, please.
Please do it.
I'll just show you a cobra pose, which is done.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah.
That is the participation which you like to have. Very good. This is called Garudasana. The entire body is getting twisted like a cobra.
Yeah. Garuda.
Coiling around a tree. Very nice, Tarun. Garudasana.
And next is the fish pose, sir.
Please.
Okay, yeah. Fine. Matsyasana. Okay.
Yeah, Matsyasana. This is also very good.
It's very good for thyroid. It's very good for thyroid disease.
Yeah, very good for thyroid.
For tonsils and thyroid, it's very
Yeah,
good, sir.
correct.
Excellent. Very good. Had it been a physical thing, we would have got it for display anyway. Anybody else would like to display any other asana? This is a wonderful thing what he's doing. He's taking the legs around.
Very good.
Tarun, very good. Excellent. You have got a very good flexibility. Appreciate it.
And there are 3 asanas very important for you guys, I am telling. One is Sarvangasana, Halasana, and Chakrasana. If you do 3 asanas daily, you will get a very good flexibility and you will get a more concentration. Okay, you won't get any problems in your body. Okay, do practice this because very tough to practice this Sakrasana and Halasana. Sarvangasana you can easily practice. But 3 asanas is very important. 4th asana is Sirasasana, sitting up asana. If you do Sirasasana, it's very good because it will take time to come this. So do these 3 asanas. Slowly you can come for Sirasasana. Okay. All the best for your examinations. Do it.
Okay, I think today you will be very fresh to write your exam. So wishing you all once again very good luck. And there is no more questions or feedback, sir. So let's close the session.
Thank you, sir. Okay, be focused.
Thank you all for participating.